Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is Boss Vision, where I share with you all beauty, fitness, hauls, and everything you need to know about making candles. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all my experience with 23andMe. Yeah, so I went on Amazon and I purchased a 23andMe kit and I signed up to get my results. When I got it, I recorded the entire experience. So check out this clip where I'll show you exactly what I did. Okay, as you can see here, I'm opening up the kit. It's a saliva collection kit where you get this first beautiful packaging that says hi. Ooh la la, which I love. It says, what do we have here? Yeah, so this is the saliva collection kit with the funnel lid, funnel cap, tube, and fill line. They are very detailed. They said, ready, set, wait. Because before you begin, please review. So I carefully reviewed all of these instructions here. And yeah, let's just get started. So you have to download the app. So I downloaded it on my iPhone here. Just went through the standard process of downloading it. Super easy. After it downloaded, I just signed up for an account and then I went ahead and registered it. As you can see here, to register it, you have to scan the tube inside the kit. And after that, I just entered in my personal information regarding my age and sex, just so that they get an idea of who you are and who they are collecting a saliva sample from. Alright, that was gross. So after you're done, you screw on the cap, seal it in the bag. It's in the bag. I didn't even want y'all to see that. Y'all don't need to see that. That wouldn't have been a good time. Then there's some next level stuff you got to do with the bag. Peel off and then fold over. So you're about to peel this thing off and fold it over. And really quick, here are the instructions before the samples. Yeah, so just good info, and I just scanned in. Okay guys, that was it. I'm so excited to ship this off. It's gonna be so cool. I'm shipping off a candle order today too, but yay, this will be so cool. I sent it off. It only took about 2 weeks for them to email me and let me know that they got the shipment. I was told it was going to take about 3 weeks, and then after they got it, it only took about 2 more weeks for them to actually process everything. And I was informed the process would take 6 weeks and it only took 4. Super great experience, very happy. And you guys, I'm so excited to share with you my results. Yes, so let me just grab my phone here. When you go to the app, it says, good afternoon, Talisha. And here you'll see the ancestry report, DNA, relatives, lifestyle dashboard, physical features, and messages. So the first thing I'm going to go to is ancestry report. Perfect. And as you can see, your girl is mixed, okay? And not mixed as in different countries, but different. And not mixed as in different continents, but mostly different countries, okay? Oh my goodness. So as you can see, I am 85.2% Sub-Saharan African. I am 71.2% West African, 32.7% Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leonean. And then I'm 25.2% Nigerian. And then 3.6% Senegambian and Guinean. And then 9.7% broadly West African. 12% Congolese and Southern East African. 9.6% Angolan Congolese. 0.4% Southern East African. And then 2% broadly Congolese and Southern East African. And then 0.9 African hunter-gatherer. And then 0.3 Northern East gatherer, or Northern East African, which is Sudanese. and then 0.8% broadly sub-Saharan African. So for me, I was like, wow, I'm from so many different places in Africa. I'm curious to know why my skin tone has less pigment than other people in Africa. And then I found out that I'm 14% European, okay? So that was very surprising to me. I always thought due to my features that I was Asian. And even getting my nails done, or when I went to go get my facial, my chemical peel, she would tell me, you look Asian. Are you Filipino? Are you, you know, are you Japanese? Are you Korean? And then in college, guys, I used to lie. I would lie and say, I'm Japanese, just because, you know, my eyes are chinky or whatever, and I'm short, so I just wanted to lie. But yeah, I am not. I'm 85% sub-Saharan African and 14% European. And to break that down, I'm 9.5% British and Irish. That's crazy. Like, it all makes sense now, because I always was raised African American. My dad's black, my mom's black, and I always thought that, why do I talk like this? Why do I act like this? Because certain people, if you have different traits of different races, if you are mixed with different races, you kind of resonate with whatever race you are, you know, more exposed to. So as I am 14% European and going to schools that were, you know, 70% European, I had more chances of resonating with them because I grew up with them more. So everybody would tell me, you act white, and it's because I have like a percent in my DNA that I identify with, and it's so low, but for some reason I identified with it my whole life until I even read this. So yeah, the next thing is I'm 2.5% French and German. Wow, this is crazy to be British, Irish, French, and German. That means all of them came down to Africa, and this just is a lot. And then 0.3% Scandinavian, and then 1.7% broadly Northwestern European. Epic, okay? So just a breakdown of that. This is crazy, okay? I originally thought I was Asian or Hispanic or Caribbean, anything, Creole, anything of that nature. But I'm just purely black and purely white, just mixed together. This is biracial at its finest, literally. So yeah, that's those results. And then they gave me my trace ancestry, which is 0.7%, 0.3% Native American. Hilarious, because every African American, if you are in my comments or if you're watching this video right now, you know when you were growing up, we all claimed, oh, I'm Native American, you know? But I'm not really. I'm only 0.3% Native American. So funny. And then I'm 0.2% Filipino and Austronesian. And that is shocking to me. I thought I'd be way more Filipino. I'm only 0.2. It's like the lightest trace. And then 0.1% broadly East Asian and Native American. Hilarious. Like 1%, 0.1, not even 1. And then 0.1% Indonesian, Thai, Khmer, and Myanmar. Very interesting. I feel like this is really insightful. And I'm just gonna click on tested population so you all could see what they used. It says they tested 227 populations, and as you can see, I tested 85.2% sub-Saharan African as well as 14% European. Very shocking stuff, you all. Like, I can't believe this, you know? This has been this has been something I've always wanted to learn about. Like, where am I from? Who am I? My mom doesn't know who she is. My dad is he's very much into African clothing. He has African pictures in his house and things of that nature. So I just assumed I was African, and then my mom has these features. Like, she has moles and like just different telling signs. Her hair is super wavy, telling signs that she's not just African. So I was eager to learn more about it, and I found out that we're British, which is so crazy, you know? Honestly, my dad's side, I would go, you know, to visit during the summer, and I would see on his side that the older people were white. There were white people there, white older women, and I'm like, who is she? And it's like, that's one of your great-grandmothers or your great-grandmother's sister. Just like a distant, very distant white person, but they're over there being themselves, living in their skin. And I was like, wow, that's very interesting. Or then the younger people, they'd have like the super light skin and freckles. And I'm just like, wow, that's really interesting they have freckles. So I was definitely intrigued by that aspect. You know, no one said we're black and white. We all said we're just black, and now I know the truth. Now I know why I resonate with white people and why I resonate with black people and why we all mix together. I think that the American melting pot is so beautiful, and yes, it was built on some really horrible things, which is why those British people came down to Africa and did what they did, you know, and you know, had sex with so many African American women. But I'm not mad at it because they made so many beautiful, you know, generations of people. And guys, just looking at this map explains so much about my face. Like, I'm from so many different places in Africa. I mean, just looking at other people's videos on this, they're really not from this many different places in Africa. I think that's why I struggle with my skin. Like, it's dark around my mouth, it's light, super light here. My chest is super light. I have different skin tones everywhere. You have no idea. Another great tool with 23andMe is that they let you know any of your relatives who've signed up for 23andMe, which I think is super impressive. So if you go to their site and you go to Ancestry and Traits, you'll be able to connect with people who are either your first cousin, second, or third cousin, which is super great. They told me that 83% of my relatives are more likely to be able to do side splits, which is super cool because I finally mastered side splits. I'm like, yay, other people in my family, because we're related, we can do the same stuff. And then they said 98% of your relatives have British and Irish ancestry, which I also identify with, because as I'm reviewing these reports and noticing I'm not coming from many islands, Caribbean, Spain, anywhere over there, I'm realizing that I'm African. I came from Africa. It looks like the British people came down to Africa and took my ancestors to America and produced me after generation. That's what it looks like. I was never involved with any other place that was not enslaved. So it's a bit disheartening, but then it's beautiful at the same time to think about the fact that I'm here and I'm a product of a lot of negativity, because some of these females, African American females who produce biracial children were not, you know, it was forced, you know, with rape and things of that nature. So it's an eye-opener to take this test. I mean, I know you can probably tell the mood kind of got a little serious, but I realized I'm a product of something very, very, very sad. But I mean, it made me who I am. Like, I have features of each race that are indicative of the best of them, you know? With British, I could see that because of I've always been into reading and writing, and I think that that's another trait of British Americans or English people. They take a liking to the English language, and that's always been a passion of mine since I was very young. I've been a writer, obsessed with writing, so I think that trait came from them. But anything else about me, you know, singing, dancing, music, everything is African. I'm 85% African. Africa. And I think that's so beautiful. I have to visit because I'm a part of North, South, East, and West Africa. I've never seen that. Comment down below if you tried 23andMe and what parts of Africa you're from, or what parts of everywhere you're from, not just Africa. Let me know where you're from, and also let me know what you guys think of my results and if that was what you were thinking I am. And please, if you do like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on anything else that I post. All right, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, your week, your next hour, just living your moment and love life. Okay, bye.